That's right, everyone. Welcome back to True Talk Chelsea. My name is Tremaine, and today we're back here with another video today. The video we have today for you guys is a transfer roundup. So basically, we'll be mentioning players that have already left Chelsea or look likely to leave Chelsea, and also we'll be mentioning players that are likely to join us. So now that everything's done and said, let's get straight into the video. The first player that I'll be mentioning that has already left Chelsea is Lucas Piazon. He's been with us for a very long time. He's been with us for 9 years, and it hasn't really worked out for him at Chelsea. He's been with us for 9 years, as I said, and he's gone on loan many, many times. He's only had one appearance for us. That came against Aston Villa in 2012. So that was a really long time ago, but it was never going to work out for him at Chelsea. He kept on going out on loan. So, yeah, we wish him all the best. The next player that looks to be leaving Chelsea, and it's looking very likely, is Fikayo Tomori, centre back from Chelsea, from our youth. I personally feel that this would be a very bad decision if we allow Fikayo Tomori to leave. There are rumors that he's been linked with AC Milan. This has been mentioned by the reliable Fabrizio Romano. Um, Tomori has been linked with AC Milan with an option to buy for 30 million euros. I feel like Chelsea should not let this deal happen. I feel like Tomori is a very good defender for us. He could still help us in the future, if not now, because he's not playing many games. Of course, Frank Lampard did work with him at Derby, and he played with him in his first season at Chelsea. So, Fikayo Tomori, I wouldn't let him go to AC Milan. If it were up to me, I would rather loan or sell Andreas Christensen because I feel like Tomori would be more beneficial to us. The next player I have on my list is Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso, of course, has been with us since 2016 when Antonio Conte first joined the club. He played as a wing back in that 3-4-3 formation, and he has been amazing for us when he has played as a wing back. But however, as a fullback, he is not the best defensively. Um, Marcos Alonso, of course, he hasn't played a single minute since that Chelsea versus West Brom game that ended 3-3. Um, and it definitely isn't looking likely that he's going to ever play for us again. Most of the times he's not even included in the squad, and Chilwell and Emerson are far ahead of him in the pecking order, and we also even have, if needed, Azpilicueta who can play as a left back. So there have been rumors of Marcos Alonso leaving to Atletico Madrid, but nothing is confirmed yet, of course. I think this would be a good move for Marcos Alonso, and it would be good for Chelsea. We can get some money in from him, and Marcos Alonso can leave where he'll be getting regular minutes. Marcos Alonso, like I said, has been amazing as a wing back, but after Antonio Conte left us, majority of the time, under Maurizio Sarri, under now Frank Lampard, when he has played, majority of the time he has played as a left back instead of a left wing back. And that is not Marcos Alonso's best position, and we are not getting the best out of him. So if we plan going forward using a formation with four at the back, Marcos Alonso is not really the most reliable. So if we get a decent amount of money for him, I would let him go and we would wish him all the best. Now, for players coming into Chelsea that would most likely, rumors suggesting that they may join us now or at the end of the season, a name that's been popping very, very often is Declan Rice from West Ham United. Now, With Declan Rice, we know he has played for Chelsea before at youth level. Um, he's a defensive midfielder. He knows most of the players from our team itself, actually. Um, but the question is, do we really need Declan Rice? I personally feel we don't need Declan Rice because we have three defensive midfielders already in our team: N'Golo Kante, Billy Gilmour, and Jorginho. Jorginho, we know, of course, is not an out-and-out defensive midfielder. He's more of a regista, but he plays in the position of a defensive midfielder. I don't feel we need Declan Rice because we have someone like N'Golo Kante who is arguably the best defensive midfielder in the world, and if not, Billy Gilmour can play there. If we want to play a 4-2-3-1, we can play with Kante and Gilmour, Kante and Jorginho, or Jorginho and Gilmour. And Gilmour, I feel, has a lot of potential and he is very young. And I believe that he can even go on to become better than Declan Rice. Some people say that um, Billy Gilmour's best position is a number 8, not a number 6 in a DM role, but he has played as a defensive midfielder before and he has been outstanding. So I personally wouldn't waste money on Declan Rice. I would rather develop Billy Gilmour and see how far he develops, because I genuinely believe that he can be a starter for us in the future in that DM role. Because West Ham United are asking a ridiculous sum of money of around 80 million pounds for Declan Rice, and I just feel that in today's markets, that's a ridiculous sum of money. We even have someone like Jorginho, even though he's not an out-and-out defensive midfielder, like I said. Um, we know what Jorginho is all about. He controls the midfield, he dictates play, he links up play, he creates chances from a deep position, he can pick out a pass, he has amazing vision, and this may surprise some people, but based on statistics from last season, Jorginho even has better defensive stats than Declan Rice, and Jorginho's main attributes isn't even supposed to be his defending. It's mainly his passing and just controlling possession. So I personally wouldn't go ahead and buy Declan Rice from West Ham. Um, the next player we have that could potentially join Chelsea, apparently we are interested in signing him, is Donnarumma from AC Milan. Um, Donnarumma, of course, we know he is very, very young. He's a goalkeeper that has a lot of potential. He already is world class, in my opinion. But of course, we did just sign Edouard Mendy from Rennes. He has been very good for us. But however, there have been rumors that Kepa Arrizabalaga may be leaving us. So if we do manage to sell Kepa, maybe then we can look at buying Donnarumma. But as for right now, I feel like we don't need Donnarumma. We are doing okay. Mendy is doing very well. Kepa has actually been a very decent backup for us when we've turned to him in the cup competitions. So if we sell Kepa, I think maybe it would be a good idea to get Donnarumma because he's young and he has a lot of potential. But as of right now, I wouldn't go ahead and buy Donnarumma as we just bought Mendy. Mendy, of course, we know he is 28 years old. So once he hits 30 and above, I feel like he still will be a very good goalkeeper. But if we want to look into the future and find someone to replace him once he starts getting older, then I believe that Donnarumma would be an excellent choice because I think he has what it takes to go on and become like one of the best goalkeepers in the world, because he has been amazing for AC Milan. He's been there many years and he's shown what he's all about. So, guys, that's the transfer roundup. Let me know what you guys think with the players I chose. Do you disagree? Do you agree with me? And make sure to like, comments, and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. And yeah, if you're here by the end of the video, we just want to say thank you very much for staying here till the end. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.